It's tea time with Avery. Tea time number 46. What an awesome day it is to be alive. Before we steep our tea, we must boil some hot water. So let's all get some fresh water from the tap, or maybe you like bottled water. And I'm going to click the kettle button and be right back. As our water boils, let's look at today's tea. Today's tea will be Japanese Sencha by Harney Sons. It states here it's a nourishing green tea. Let's read this tea's description. Our sencha is a very fine one and can be found in many homes in Tokyo. It is a very approachable green tea and a fine choice for every day. Try our convenient box of 50 tea bags. Each tea bag brews 6 to 8 ounce cup of tea. Let's read Mike's tea ratings details. The Kaburagi family has sold to Americans for over 110 years. They are well known in Tokyo and throughout Japan as a preeminent supplier of tea. They supply this pleasant sencha from central Shizuoka, I don't know. To keep the price somewhat reasonable, we choose teas from the middle of the season. John Harney drank this tea every day for over 10 years. He valued the pleasant flavor and the antioxidants. This tea's brewing instructions are: use 1 cup of less than boiling water per tea bag and steep for 2 minutes. We're at our steeping temperature, our desired steeping temperature. Let's wait the recommended 2 minutes. Once again, wanted to mention, this has been happening every once in a while. Our brewing time is 3 minutes on the website and 2 minutes on the tea bag. So just wishing that those were consistent, but we'll go here for 3 minutes, so we'll go 1 more minute of steep time. Our 3 minutes of steep time has been reached. Let's try this tea. This tea is fantastic. It's just so clean, but it has that kind of spinachy, vegetable, slightly murky, not sludge, but it's almost like if you put a bunch of greens in a blender and you took a little bit of that essence. I think it's medium-bodied, although one could argue it's light. I just think it has this slight murkiness, this complexity, this overall the overall flavor profile is kind of deep. This tea's balance and velvetiness is what I've gotten used to in terms of Harney Sons teas. I wouldn't call this tea refreshing. I think it's just too deep for that. But definitely something that could be sipped every day. Interesting how it becomes more heavy. 9.0. I think this tea deserves it. As I sip, it gets heavier, it gets deeper, it gets tougher to drink, to be honest. Yeah, it gets to be too much for me, but I think if you really take your time with this, like you would with a cigar or, I don't know, a 10-course meal, taking your time, making sure to get every flavor, enjoying every moment. I think if you drink this tea to excess, it's going to eventually get really old, just like anything in excess would. It's going to make you sick. But if you sip this tea with some elegance, with time on your side, it's going to do great things for you. And with that, have a great rest of your day. Cheers.